Hello and welcome. I am Judd GES-AREBENT. Welcome to Huddersfield. Lock away your kids. Obviously, because of public outcry, grooming gangs are now being prosecuted. And it's only because the government can't hush this anymore. Or can they? This is an article from The Sun dated the 20th of February 2020. Link in description. An Asian grooming gang victim has told the court how she was raped by 300 men before turning 15 and was often attacked by around 10 men at a time. The girl, who is now an adult, was plied with drink and drugs before being driven around for sex with older men across the north of England. So straight away it shows how long this poor child, now adult, has had to wait for justice. Trafficked to other cities and towns to be abused by hundreds more of these sick fucking pedos. She was a victim of a 7-strong gang from Huddersfield, West Yorkshire, found guilty of raping 2 girls from the age of 13 and 14 in a campaign of abuse lasting more than 10 years from 1995. Let's be fair, we all know that there were more than 2 girls raped by these fucking scumbags. This abuse started in 1995. One of the girls reported this abuse in 1997, but was ignored by the authorities. That's only a quarter of a century to get justice. Fucking pathetic. Given evidence from behind the screen, she said the 7 defendants were the only men she could identify of around 300 she had been forced to have sex with as a teenager. She said she was supplied with alcohol, ecstasy, cannabis and cocaine before being attacked in Bradford, Dewsbury, Huddersfield and Manchester. Plied with alcohol and drugs, no wonder she was unable to identify others. Obviously trafficked to other pedo gangs around the country. The woman said it could be 10 at once, one after the other, and I'm crying that no one can find the men. They all did it. There were loads of men who did it. They all acted the same. No one can find the men. Let's be fair, they didn't even try. They all acted the same. Yes, they are all sick fucking pedos who need chemical castration. And that goes for any pedo out there. And if any pedo has dual nationality, deport the fuckers. Prosecutor Kate Batty told how the terrified teenagers were systematically groomed and exploited by the men. They were viewed as objects to be used and abused at will, she added. Usman Ali, 34, of Huddersfield, was convicted of 2 counts of rape against 1 victim and jailed for 8 years. Gul Riaz, 44, of Huddersfield, was convicted of 1 count of rape and 2 counts of indecent assault against 1 victim and 1 count of rape against the other. Banaras Hussain of Shipley, West Yorkshire, was convicted of 1 count of rape against 1 victim and jailed for 9.5 years. Abdel Majid, 36, of Huddersfield, West Yorkshire, was sentenced to 11 years for rape. And the other 3 scumbags who are still being protected as they cannot be named. Pedos deserve no rights. "34 men have already been convicted in relation to Operation Tendency and received jail sentences totaling 377.5 years. It is the single biggest group of convicted rapists in the same area. There is no diversity in this list. Huddersfield is the home of Islamic grooming gangs. What a title to have. A question to all public authorities up and down the country. You have failed these victims repeatedly. How can you expect the public to have any faith in you? Please leave your answer in the comments. Now please, look in the description for the link to a petition, as the establishment are refusing to release a grooming gang inquiry review. It is important that this is released, as it is about the safety of your children and grandchildren. Sign it for them, sign it for you, and share it far and wide, please.
They are connected in one important sense. They are bound together by the single evil ideology of Islamist extremism that preaches hatred, sows division, and promotes sectarianism. It is an ideology that claims our Western values of freedom, democracy, and human rights are incompatible with the religion of Islam. It will only be defeated when we turn people's minds away and make them understand that our values, pluralistic British values, are superior to anything offered by the preachers and supporters of hate.
Thanks for watching. I am Judd GES-AREBENT. Like, share, comment and subscribe.